Tonight, Central Iowa Sports Network presents
Left footer cross, goal by Cody Lofgren. Takes it across, header in.
your Des Moines Menace Soccer. Des Moines Menace Soccer is brought to you by Come and Go, where and means more. By CenturyLink, Doritos, Cliff Bar, YMCA of Des Moines, and by Accelerated Rehab, Teal Chiropractic, and Des Moines Orthopedic Surgeons. Des Moines Menace Soccer, live on Central Iowa Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to West Des Moines Valley Stadium. Dar Danielson along with Justin Vorster, and it's championship night here at West Des Moines Valley Stadium. The Menace winning on the road to secure a playoff bid, and tonight Justin playing for a chance to become repeat champions here at West Des Moines Valley Stadium.
Yeah, so if they win tonight, they win the championship, which will be fantastic. Second year in a row. They still have to get the job done. Chicago have traveled down with 15 players. So it could be a tough night for them, especially with the humidity and the temperature, and the heat index it's got to be over at least 100 today.
So a warm, hot night. We'll talk more about that. We'll talk about the lineups and the rest in the pregame here coming up right after this.
Be part of something special.
Be part of Iowa's premier men's and women's soccer teams.
Be part of the Menace.
Join us for these upcoming Menace games or find out more at menacesoccer.com.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
You know what this means. It means and. But at Come and Go, it means more. So come in and look for the and to find something extra just for you. Come and Go, where and means more. Check out all our extras this summer, like any size drink for just $1.
Guys, I got the jerseys. El Nino.
Aquí.
Spray Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Don Ovan.
Think that's me?
You guy. It's $40. Can you cover that?
I'll send it to you right now. Done.
Okay, got it. So hat trick Rick, he's the best player on our team. You get the ball, you give it to him.
Great. Rick.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
All right, Don, you're on. Nope, just kidding.
In 1959, Bill Krause and Tony Gentle opened the first Come and Go store. 4 generations later, our family is still treating customers like friends and family and delivering more than people expect. That's why and is our official symbol. So when you see it in and around our stores, it means that we created something extra just for you. Come and Go, where and means more. Check out all our extras this summer, like any size drink for just $1.
We are back at West Des Moines Valley Stadium. It's the Des Moines Menace taking on the Chicago Fire here tonight. The Menace playing for a championship. Dart Danielson along with Justin Vorster. Tonight's game brought to you by Come and Go. Our injury report tonight brought to you by Accelerated Rehab, and no injuries to report. And you talked about it, Justin. The weather report brought to you by ABC5. It is 93. The heat index feels like 100. So, and the humidity out there, so very warm. Fortunately for the fans on this side, there's some shade over here that kind of shades off the sun there, and you can even feel it a little bit leaning out, a little cooler on this side of the stadium.
Yeah, it is. And, I mean, obviously the guys on the bench are going to get the full-on heat. I was out in the yard this afternoon. I was 5 minutes out there, and I was pouring with sweat. So I had to get inside, man. I had to take a gallon of water or something, But
so that'll be key tonight, I'm sure, for the players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Schottenkirk Chevrolet, and let's talk about the Menace, what they have to do here. Now, they need one of two games tonight or tomorrow night, but you never want to look at that. You want to look at, as we've talked about all season long, this game tonight and going out and doing what you need to do. Well, let's pause now for our national anthem. All right, our national anthem. The Menace on the field in the red, you see them down there, and the Fire in the blue. And we talked about the Schottenkirk Chevrolet keys to the game tonight, Justin.
Yeah, one change to the starting lineup for the Menace. So Lee Weidman comes in for the injured Ramon, who got injured last Saturday night, hamstring injury, pulled hamstring. But there's no change, which keeps it consistent. Although there was a change to the lineup that went to Springfield on Tuesday night. Coach Matko and his staff took a totally different lineup down there. They got the result. He's rotated the squad, and we have a new squad tonight. Looks at Blanchard in goals, two centre backs, Radonich and Austin Gokner. Bales on the left, Fernando Machado on the right. Javier Lujano playing in a more 6 and 8 role, central midfield, holding role. Lee Weidman will probably play number 10 with Hellman on the left. Simon Megali on the right, and Vince Cicerelli up front as the number 9.
For the Fire, it's Emmanuel Chavez, Colton Messimo, and Martin Alba up front, Fletcher Ekram, Luke Giovine, Keaton Albert in the midfield, Louis Bennett, James Mayall, Michael Kaz, and Samuel Ferguson on defense, and Kyle DeSanto and keeper here tonight. So it's probably a key. We talked about it, keeping hydrated while you're playing here tonight, because, as you talked about, even just going outside at the point, you can sweat a lot. So these players will have to be aware of that too, won't they?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And some of the keys, obviously, with the Menace, and this has kind of been their game plan, is where they find Cicerelli's feet and they work off Cicerelli up front. Obviously, Chicago are going to look to close down their spaces and cut off passing lanes. Having said that, they use the width, so they get Charlie Bales up on the right-hand side, and they get Fernando Machado up on the left-hand side. So, I mean, there's great combinations. I think the key to the game tonight is going to be Lee Weidman. I think he's a good player, coming in at number 10, so he's starting today. with jersey number 20. I think he's going to be a key with a link up to Vince Ciccarelli.
So here we go, underway with it. That's the Fire in blue. I'll send it up top. Ciccarelli and Wiedman up front, as Coach talked about. And just underway, the Menace at 9-2-1 in the PDL in first place. The Thunder Bay Chill at 7-2-3. Then the Chicago Fire at 6-4-2. This is the first of 2 games. And if the Menace win this one, they secure the Heartland Division title.
Yeah, if they win this and win tomorrow, they'll go to 34 points. And based on how the other result goes on Saturday, tomorrow night, between Michigan Bucks and Dayton. But Dayton's not that strong, having said that. But if the result goes Dayton's way, the Menace could actually win outright and host.
Well, we had a foul there, and the Menace kick it ahead, and now the Fire have taken possession, and we'll see as Michael Kaz tries to move it across, and they do over the far side. And got another visitor now. It looks like it's moving away. The MetLife Blimp is here in town. Flew over by the stadium here right before the game. We should have sent Andreas up in the Blimp, to give us a report up there. I don't know if he's afraid of heights or not. But
would have been up in the crow's nest there, giving us a bird's eye view.
Here's a lob into the middle, but looking for Ciccarelli. But can't get to him. The defense is back there.
Key here right now in the first 5 to 10 minutes for the Menace, in fact both teams, would be to find a rhythm and set the tone of the game, get control, which the Menace are doing here right now, just keeping possession.
Over to Bales. He's got Magali up the right sideline and couldn't quite get it there. Now Magali comes back and takes it. He tries to look in the middle. Nice defensive play there.
One too many touches on the ball there by Simon. It should have gone in first time. Space was closed down. Maybe a simple ball back into Charlie Bales. And then they recirculate possession.
And Charlie Bales will throw it in. Looking in there for Magali. Ciccarelli comes over. He takes it. And defenders knock it down. Chavez back there on the defense. Defending, and here comes the Fire. Louis Bennett will throw it in. Fire in the blue on your screen, and the Menace in the red. It's in there a jumble of bodies, and the Menace trying to get control of it. Up front with it to Hellman. Hellman to Ciccarelli, and the flag is up offside.
Ciccarelli went too early. Should have just held his run, checked the line, and the ball was bouncing, wasn't under control. Chris Hellman didn't have it under control yet, waiting for that defining moment to put it through.
They could have put it in behind, and then Ciccarelli takes off, right?
Yeah. He should have held his run.
Into the 4th minute here, early going. Both teams trying to kind of figure out the strategy here as Gochner knocks it out. The bearded one down there.
Looks like Del Santo, the goalkeeper for Chicago Fire, has a good technical range on his kicks. He's got good direction. He hit all 3 targets there. Gochner did well in the air as Javier steps in to win that ball.
Into the middle. Out back. Defenders are back there. Machado. And they'll send it up to Lojano. And he'll drop it to Gochner as the Menace look to maybe try that left side. Send it out wide. Chris Hellman is out there. Looks to send it back to Machado. And possession taken by Chavez. Govine trying to do something with it but couldn't, and here comes the Menace. Ciccarelli on a run, handles it, in turn, kicks, goal! Ciccarelli in the 5th minute puts the Menace on the board early, and that's what you're looking for. In a game like this, you want to take the early lead. Vince Cicerelli gets the Menace on the board here. Nice little footwork to set that up, Coach.
And a great start for the Menace, just what they needed. Ball was played into Cicerelli, took a nice touch across the center back, wrong-footed the center back, got it onto his left foot, and put it away. It was a fantastic finish.
Set it right up where he wanted it to and blasted into the middle of the net. And the Menace are up 1-0 here in the fifth, a score in the 5th minute. Here comes Chicago. They'll try to answer. Keaton Albert sends it out wide to Martin Alba. And that'll go out and back to the Menace. Fernando Mercado over there to send it in for the Menace.
These next 5 minutes are important, especially for the Menace. You want to keep the momentum going. Chicago, one or two things. They will come at you with fire, excuse the pun, or they will sit back, you know, and if they sit back, then that's going to invite the Menace forward. So next 5 minutes here are very important. Got to keep the momentum going. Keep pressing, keep working to win the ball, cut out passing lanes just like Simon did there. Yeah, and just contain him.
Over to Martin Alba with it for the Fire. Up the top of your screen. I'll drop it back. Looking for a hole in that Menace defense. The Menace up 1-0 here. 7 minutes in. Score coming 2 minutes ago by Cicerelli. And he was our man of the match in the last home game we had here. It was fun talking with him in the post game. Gokner will send it into the middle.
Yeah, couldn't get him out of here. He wanted to talk forever, didn't he?
Yeah. Avi Lopez sends it over the far side. Now gets it back. And the Menace just slowly bringing it up. Get to the right side to Gokner. Sends it up to Magali. They've got Hellman and Bales up there. Cicerelli in the middle. And Wiedman now up the right side with it on a run. Looks to get it into Cicerelli. He'll take it back outside to Wiedman, but can't get a handle on it.
A good overlapping run there by Macheda. Unfortunately, his delivery wasn't of a good quality, but the run was good.
Wiedman sends it outside. Now they'll drop it back. 8 minutes into the match, the Menace up 1-0. He's got Charlie Bales wide on the right side. Here goes the run up the right side. If Bales can run it down, he does. Crosses it over and knocked away by the defender as he looked for Cicerelli coming into the middle.
Cicerelli was lurking just in between the two center back, well, the actual center back and the right back. He was just lurking there waiting for it. It was going to land on his head if that wasn't intercepted.
And the defender got to it, knocked it away.
Tell you what, watch Javier Lopez. I mean, in the holding mid number 6 position there, he keeps it simple. He wins the critical ball. He intercepts balls that are going into the passing lane. He plays such a major role there. He's like a line of stability there. So a player to watch out for today.
Bales heads it up front to Cicerelli. He drops it back to Wiedman. And now the Fire take control.
Alba Martin.
Over to Chavez. Chavez trying to work it ahead. It'll go out and stay with the Fire. Charlie Bales trying to sell the call the other way, but nothing doing there. And Fletcher Eckern will throw it in for the Fire. Looking down to that left corner. Gokner right there. Going one-on-one with the defender, and Colton Missimo looked back, wanted to foul on that, but that was, I think, good body-to-body contact.
Yeah, that was fine. I noticed earlier on there was a little bit of a flop from Chavez. So I guess it's going to be what's expected today from the Fire, any chance they get for a foul or to retain possession their way. They're going to look for it.
Back out to the Fire. Eckern will throw it in to Chavez. He'll try to go across the field, but nobody over there. Nobody made a run and nobody waiting over there. They'll settle it down up top. Try to bring it back the other way. Over on the far side. Take it away. And
it's well done from Chris Hellman there, winning the free kick.
Held off Alba and got the call. Here comes Lopez. Sends it ahead, now outside. And it'll stay with the Menace up that left side. Warm, muggy night with a lot of fans out here, and they are on the west side of the stadium, so have a little shade, and also looking forward to the fireworks after the match here tonight, so a lot going on. The Menace are hoping the fireworks are also a celebration of another division title.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
If they can hold up the lead at this point, carry it through. Kyle DeSanto, Chicago keeper, boots it out. Deep one. And knocked back out by the Menace. Chavez will take it. Now over to Albert. Back the other way quickly on the run. Cicerelli knocks it down. Goal!
What a ball in, though, from Luhana. What a fantastic ball in. Cicerelli, Vinci, well done, son. Timed his run well. Peeled off the defender. Ball in behind. What a great start for the Menace. 12 minutes into the game, leading 2-0.
And that time he waited on that, didn't he? He waited for it to before he got too far forward, and it was just, as you said, put right in the right spot where he could handle it.
Yeah, and what he did so well was he bent his run off the center back. He didn't run straight. He pulled off the center back shoulder. And Lohana with a fantastic ball in. Well done. Great ball in. It was a good one first from the initial goal kick and then intercepted pass. So Lohana did well. He intercepted the pass into Albert Keaton, and great ball in.
Andrea Safar is keeping stats over there, and Chicago, they haven't gotten a shot on goal yet, have they?
No, they haven't had a shot whatsoever, and the only two shots that the Menace have